Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
First things first, before we get into the video, I want to say a big thank you to all the people that have subscribed and are getting this channel to start growing. It does mean a lot to me. You know, I've followed Degeneration Nation, you know, Law Talk with Mike, some of the other forgers like Schrodinger's Cat, and they've inspired me to actually do the same sort of thing and highlight these people that are in the wrong. They're the ones that need education, not the rest of the population, and that's what hopefully some of them may look and learn and hopefully change their antics from looking at our video. Okay, so on to the video. Today's video is from a channel called Government Guardian, I think it was called, and looks like a pretty newish or youngish, smallish channel, but another typical First Amendment postal audit with regards to the usual nonsense of Poster 7 and thinking they are a member of the press. So let's get into the video.
I came in looking for Poster 7.
Poster 7?
Poster 7 is the rules and regulations the federal government has put out for post offices that's supposed to be displayed on their walls.
Okay.
They do not have it.
Okay.
Lady came out, asked me what I was looking for. I told her I was looking for Poster 7.
Okay.
She said, I'm going to get Poster 7.
Okay.
That was 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
It's not seen Poster 7 yet.
Okay.
Federal regulations say I can film in this post office.
Let me,
Okay.
What is Poster 7? I don't know what federal...
It is a document, a poster that goes on the wall that tells regulations inside, regulations outside, as far as photography and other things of matter. It states on there plainly, anyone can film here. In 2018, Congress came out with a memo, congressional, that said it is legal for the public to film on any federal facility, hallways, corridors, and offices.
Okay, so it took me a little bit longer and quite a while to just research and figure out what he was trying to state, because I was 99.9% sure what he is stating is wrong. Now, everything I look at and everything I see and can research and find, looking at US laws, constitutional, Congress, everything like that, all I can find with regards to recording of federal buildings, government buildings, can be done from the outside only. There is nothing that I can see inside with regards to filming, apart from anything that would need, say, a press pass or written permission from, you know, someone who can give that authority on scene. For, like, in the post office, obviously the postmaster to give that, obviously probably the judge if it's in a courthouse, somebody like that. What he's saying, I cannot find anything with regards to he can just walk in and film willy-nilly as he likes in any office, lobby, courtroom, etc.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're right either.
It's okay.
I don't know. That's one of those things I just don't.
That's one of the reasons I'm here.
Okay.
Because people don't understand that and don't realize that.
Okay.
That is the law.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
I understand you have the right to, if it's true.
It is.
What's the point of it? Why are you filming it?
Just to make people aware.
Oh, okay, so you're just making a video.
That's correct.
Okay. Can I go? You my phone in my car? Let me get my phone. Let me just Google that and just make sure.
Absolutely. But if she'll bring Poster 7 out, you can read it.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll Google it. If it says that, I'll ask her to bring it out.
Okay. You can also Google that congressional 2018 memo that says we can film on any federal facility. Period. Public can.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop your fucking lying.
Okay, so I've actually now found the documentation from the DHS. Let's have a look and see where this auditor has actually started to cherry pick the information. Obviously some stuff is black because it's what is unclassified, what's classified, and what can be seen, what can't be seen. But what we can see in here is a complete and utter cherry pick. So, obviously background, photography for news, advertising, commercial purposes. He's none of those. So if you just have a quick read of it, you can see it's again to do with the news and the exterior of federal facilities, not interior there. So that's just on the background of it, going into it to do with videotaping or photography. It more goes towards film companies, you know, news companies, things like that, rather than a general person with a telephone or cell phone, should I say. So again, look at the three things here. So you need to have these do it. So space occupied by a tenant, normally, so non-commercial properties, so that's going to be courthouses, things like that. Or as it says there, it gives you an example. So that's when you'd be able to record, take pictures with a written or verbal permission. Obviously, stuff such as post offices, stuff that makes money, the commercial properties, again, it says there, you must have approval from, you know, whoever can give that approval on site. So, which he hasn't got. So, again, that's a cherry picking with regards to the information he wants to use, which we'll see with Poster 7 shortly. Obviously, last but not least, with regards to public filming, as it says here, the right, however, does not authorise a photographer to intrude on restricted space surrounded by a security post. So look at all these ones that are in there when they've got to try and get through security. That's already taken all those auditors out of there. Create loud or unusual noise. Normally they're shouting or causing that. Obstructs the unused lobbies or other commonly accessible space. Impede or disrupt performance of the official duties by government employees on federal contracts, including the PSOs, nor prevent the public from obtaining government services provided in the facility. So, with regards to that, that's doing like when they're there doing the filming, like post offices or anywhere where there's not that security guard, that causes distractions to the public, which then in turn causes delay and causes the member of staff to not be able to do their job properly. Hence the fact they have to be moved from the property and left, or in most fraudulent case, trespassed.
Yeah, I'll explain to him. I can't. There's nothing.
That's fine. This is not my first rodeo.
I bet it ain't. Do you have an ID on you where I could log that I did speak to you?
Not required ID. Nope.
I'm
not committed a crime. Not required ID. I only have to ID.
I'm not even running you for a warrant check.
I only have to ID if you put me under arrest.
Okay. You want to stand right here?
I'm fine right here.
Okay.
Excuse me?
First name? Can I get a first name from you? Or can I go?
Just call me good citizen, buddy.
Good citizen? Okay. What's up? Sir, do you work here?
Yes, sir, I do.
Can I get your manager?
Yes, sir.
What was it?
Poster 7.
Poster 7 in post office?
That's correct. It is not displayed in there, and by government law, it is supposed to be displayed in the lobby.
What's that?
Poster 7.
That why you're up
Rules and
here?
That is
regulations.
one of the reasons, yes, sir.
You want to entice them?
No, sir, I'm not trying to entice
You want
anyone.
to entice somebody. I know what you.
See, you want to say something to me about
I'm
taking
talking to you.
pictures,
I'm
and you're
talking
taking
to you.
pictures of me.
I'm not inside the building.
But I encourage that. That's your First Amendment
I know
right,
exactly
sir.
What my First Amendment
Well,
is.
good. Then you shouldn't say a word to me about me recording.
Is that what you're talking about?
It does look
Photographs for news, advertising, commercial purposes.
correct, sir.
Photographs for use for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when used for public meetings, except where prohibited by official signs or security force personnel and or other authorized personnel for a federal court order or rule.
That's
Other photographs may be taken only with the permission of the local postmaster or installation head.
I am here for commercial purposes because these stories are sold. I'm here for
What's it
commercial
for?
news. Excuse me?
You say you're taking a video for an educational video, am I right?
It's not necessarily educational. Some of it is educational because the public's not aware.
Okay.
I also sell these stories. So it's commercial. So I have every legal right to be in here filming.
Can you smell that? What is that? Sheep, is it? It's cows? No, I know what it is. It's bullshit.
So is this going on YouTube? Is that what I'm understanding?
Possibly. I don't want to release anything too quick. I don't want to play my hand too quick.
instructional video, but you won't give me the name of the video.
Can't. It's not released yet.
It's not released yet. Okay. You don't know. You won't tell me who you work for.
Don't have to do that, sir.
Okay. Usually, when you come in here to do videos like this, you have to give somebody your ID, some type of ID.
You absolutely do not. Only time you have to ID, this is the state of Tennessee, only time you have to ID is when you've been arrested. You do not have to ID any other time. You ought to know that, buddy.
Well, okay. Well, usually I try to talk to people that just know what their first name is.
I'd rather not relinquish that. That's my right.
Okay.
Can I help you with anything else? Are we done?
No, not yet. I'm waiting for this post 7.
Okay.
Post.
Well, you just saw it on your phone. You're not going
You wanted him to bring the post 7?
I actually want him to put it up where it's supposed to be.
I wanna
By government rules, it's supposed to be
I
up.
want to see it.
Okay.
And
Well,
I got my supervisor on the way.
Okay, that's fine. But if a lady would have brought me out poster 7, I'd have been out here 15 minutes ago. I just wanted to see poster 7 and
That's
see it
all
up.
you wanted?
That's all I was asking for.
Okay.
I'd have been out here 15 minutes ago. That's a government regulation.
Okay.
You
As
know.
soon as he brings it out, tell him to put it up.
Well, I have him put it up. Let me take a look at it.
that's one way-
I'm going back in and record.
That's what we're waiting for to get
And that's fine. And I'm going back in and record for a couple of minutes, and then I'll be out of here. All right.
At least get your first name.
Buddy, I'd rather not relinquish that.
Well, I talked to the U.S. Postal Inspector.
Okay.
He's over all these facilities and everything. His name is Mr. Wilson. He says if you want to record, stand on the grass out here all day long.
I'm going to challenge you on that because that's not the way the law works.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Idiot sandwich what?
An idiot sandwich. Chuck Ramsey.
Property.
It's not his property, sir. This is federal property.
Okay, because you've not identified yourself and you've scared some of these people, he's asking that you leave the property.
Well,
If
two.
you don't leave, we're going to charge you with trespassing.
Okay, two things. You can't charge me with trespassing on public
I'm
property.
telling you what's going to happen, okay? He's asked that you leave the property or stand out there in the grass and record all you want to. He does not want you up on the sidewalk just because you're scaring people. If you're not willing to compromise, then you will be arrested for
Okay, so
trespassing.
can I speak now?
Sure.
15 cameras in the post office.
Right.
They're scared of my camera.
Well, they're scared of what you were doing and the way you were doing it.
Well,
So-
I didn't approach anybody. I didn't say a word to anybody whatsoever until the lady asked me what I was looking for, and I told her I was looking for poster 7. That is the only conversation I had in the post office at all.
Okay, so,
So-
did you see the poster?
No. The
Okay.
poster they had is like this. It's a photocopy.
Okay, so
It's a
so they're
2-foot.
not. You think they're not in compliance with what it should be?
I
guess?
guarantee you they're not in compliance.
Okay.
Every post office got mailed a 2-foot by 3-foot laminated poster that's colored to go on the wall to be displayed, not an 8 by 11 photocopy sheet.
Okay.
So that's what I was looking for. I didn't think that was it because that's obviously not what I was looking for. I was looking
Right.
for something a lot larger. There is no, like I was explaining to this gentleman also, in privacy, you have expectation of privacy. But in public, there is no expectation of privacy. You already understand that. I'm sure you know that's the law.
To a degree.
Well, in public, if you want to have private space, you have to create it. That's what the law says.
So are you willing to compromise and stand over there and record all you want?
No, I am not. So
Okay. well,
I'm not going to go back in, but I'm going to go contact my attorney, Mr. Stinson and Mr. Cummings. I'm going to have both of y'all in front of my attorney or on paperwork through my attorney because you're not in compliance with the laws
Well,
of the post
we're doing
office.
what the postmaster wishes.
And that's fine. And I've got his name also,
Sure.
so he'll be on that paperwork as well.
Okay.
You gentlemen understand, by reading poster 7 yourself, I have every right to be in there.
You're pissing around with something that's not working.
Yes, sir.
Have that fucking clicked.
Oh, there's certain guidelines that says you do, but then when you start doing things like you said you're with the media, which media are you with? You're supposed to provide us your credentials.
That is not correct, sir.
You're with the press. You're supposed to.
That is not correct. There is
There you're with the media.
50 years ago, there was press credentials. There is not press credentials given to anyone anymore unless you call ahead with a 50-person party that's coming in, and then they'll give you a lanyard.
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb.
About
Well, they don't give out press credentials anymore for individuals.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Guys, I'm leaving now because they asked me to, because I don't want to cause any more problems, but I will be back. I want you to understand that, so you might as well prepare for me because I will be back.
Okay, thank you everyone. That's it for this episode. And again, like I said at the very start, I do thank you all for subscribing. Please try and let's get this channel to grow. Let's try and get some more entertainment going. I'll try and keep you guys laughing and at least keep you up to date with the facts as best as I can research them for you all. Anyway, just want to say, take care of yourself and each other.